welcome to a social media edition of the Music Universe podcast. How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad. Are you, where are you coming from today?
Nashville.
Nashville. Great
Yeah.
city. Were you born and raised there? Or did you migrate?
I was actually raised in LA,
Hmm.
so that's where I lived most of my life. And then I moved here 2 years ago.
I lived in Nashville for 2 years and then moved to LA over a
Oh,
decade ago.
that's
So,
funny.
um, what do you think about the atmosphere? Do you like Nashville better, or is it just kind of the same?
It's definitely different culture. I think that Southern hospitality is definitely a thing, which I appreciate.
Mhm.
Just running into friendly people is nice, and yeah, I'm not used to people. Well, I've gotten used to it now, but people when you're driving by, if you're in a neighborhood or whatnot, you'll get the nod or the hello, and
Yeah.
that's definitely not how it is for the most part in LA.
Yeah, completely different cultures for sure.
hmm
Um, so you're, just in case those that don't know, you're a pop singer songwriter with some international acclaim there. Tell us about your new single, "Made to Be."
Yeah, so I released Made to Be earlier this year, and then I just released the remix on October 1st. And that was kind of in celebration of Anti Bullying Month. And so it was a song that I wrote on my personal experience being bullied as an adult
Mhm.
at my restaurant job. And I've experienced bullying as a kid in elementary school, middle school, high school. But this was the kind of the more recent experience that I had to go through. But yeah, I just really wrote it from an honest place, and I wrote it as a form of encouraging myself as well as other people to just be who God made them to be.
Yeah, I feel the same. Bullied mostly because, long hair, and I listened to country music when people were listening to Nirvana and things like that, and it just wasn't cool growing up. And then you get to be an adult and you find out sometimes you have bosses that are bullies or other coworkers, just people in general. So it's just a nasty situation I wish we could get out of.
It's so true. Bullying is just hatred, and a lot of times when people are kind of ahead of their time, they get bullied. So I feel like you knew country was cool when the kids were not recognizing that yet.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, country music exists for a reason. It's a lot of country music in Nashville, as you know, and if you can pull off the long hair as a guy, like that's awesome. It's not
Well,
very common, but it's super dope.
well, I've played drums all my life, so it kind of went with the
Uh,
territory.
totally.
You released the original version earlier this year, like you said, and the remix. What's the difference between the two for those who haven't heard them?
So the remix is a lot more pop EDM. I mean, the original is pop, but this was definitely the remix, definitely more EDM. It's a quicker tempo, so it's going to be a little bit more upbeat, and it's just kind of a more of a song you play maybe at the club,
Mhm.
but with a bigger message, I would say, than most club songs.
And where can people purchase or stream the single? Is it everywhere?
Yeah, it's on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Deezer, just pretty much everywhere. They can find it on YouTube. It's pretty easy to find, thankfully. But yeah, you could just search on Google even if you wanted, Nedy Made to Be, or the remix. You can find that online as well.
Mhm. And there's, I guess, on YouTube, there's a couple videos as well.
Yes. So the remix. So I have a couple different videos for the original. That's the tour edition that you were talking about, and then the official music video, like the concept video, that's out there as well as the lyric video for the original. Those are all for the original, and then for the remix, I posted a lyric video, and I actually have a music video coming up that's going to be released in the beginning of the year for Made to Be the remix.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
And touring, I mean, I know things are picking back up, but the holidays are coming. Things are winding back down in some cases. Any dates that we can maybe expect to see you?
I don't have a confirmation of the dates yet, but I will be on tour. So if you guys follow me on social media, like at Facebook or Instagram at official Nedy, then you can for sure find me and just keep up with my posts about when I'll be touring and new music on the way as well.
All right, Nedy. Well, thank you. Glad you joined us and looking forward to checking all that out.
Thank you so much, Betty. Great to
All
meet
right,
you.
have a good one. You too.